Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Kallie. Kallie is a variant of Callie. The name Kallie has uncertain origins but is often thought to have developed as a nickname for Calista. Calista in turn has two possible origins, one Greek and one Latin. The Greek word Calista means fairest, most beautiful in reference to a mythological nymph. Another source suggests that Calista comes from the Latin male name Calixtus, from the Latin word calix meaning cup, specifically the cup used for the wine during the Christian sacrament. The Greek Calista is most likely associated with the beautiful virginal nymph Callisto, who followed Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and daughter of the king of gods Zeus. Zeus became enraptured with the beautiful Callisto and disguised himself to trick her into his embrace, and she bore him a son Arcus. Artemis was so angered by her father's indiscretion that she shot Callisto with her silver arrow to avenge her mother, Hera. Zeus took pity on the nymph and his son, so he turned them into bears and set them in the sky as stars, known as the constellations Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, which translates to larger bear and smaller bear in Latin. Calista has never been a particularly popular name in English-speaking countries, considered too exotic and bohemian. Callie, however, has been popular since the 19th century. As American parents often do with C names, a K was swapped in its place to produce Callie. Personality of the girl named Callie. The number 5 personality loves the excitement of life and can easily adapt to all situations. As natural adventurers, these personalities thrive on the new and unexpected and prefer to be in constant motion. It makes them feel alive. They'll stir up some action if there's not enough around, and as inherent risk-takers, they enjoy pushing the envelope. Naturally rebellious, the 5 personality has no fear and never resists change. Traveling and new experiences feed their souls. 5s are very social and attract friends with ease. People love to be around the 5 fun-loving and exciting energy. This is also a lucky number in numerology, like the 3s, so fortune seems to shine on them, helped along by their own optimism and good nature. 5s have a quick wit, a cerebral mind, and are generally very persuasive. Popularity of the girl named Callie. Callie first appeared on the American female naming charts in 1989 as Callie drew larger crowds. As Kris Kardashian did with her own daughters, American parents like to cuten up their baby names with a K instead of a C. This trend really took off in the 1980s and 90s, and Callie is another such example. Although technically speaking, the Greek transliteration of the nymph Callisto, Kappa Alpha Lambda Lambda Iota Sigma Tau, is actually Callisto. So if parents are naming their daughters Callie in honor of the Greek mythological figure, then Callie could be considered the correct spelling. In English tradition, however, the nymph appears as Callisto. In any case, most Americans are probably not using Callie in honor of the fairest, most beautiful nymph, but rather in keeping with a trend that currently favors these abundant crazy K names. Kaylie, Karlie, Kelsie, Kinley, and Kylie are all similar sounding names. Adding to the confusion, we're not completely sure if parents are pronouncing Callie as KAL-lee or Kaylie. Most people would assume KAL-lee based upon how the name is spelled. Although Callie has never reached any substantial levels of usage, with all of her sister spellings, this one would be considered pretty modern-day trendy in some circles. Quick facts on Callie. Gender, girl. Origin, American. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 737. Pronunciation, Kal-lee. Simple meaning, fairest, or cup. Characteristics of Callie. Adaptable, intellectual, sensual, freedom-loving, progressive, adventurous, easygoing. Cultural references to the baby name, Callie.